All right, everybody, live from the Oval Office here. It is Ryan McHugh on behalf of Trident Title, Performance Title, and Synergy Title. Want to welcome you to Just Post It. We had some fun with these slides. Kara, thanks for making them. They came out good and fun. Really just wanted to talk about some social media stuff and some social media updates before the end of the year. They are constantly always updating the social algorithms on how you get seen and what posts they like most and what makes you show up the most in front of other people. So I wanted to update you guys on that, as there has been some big changes, and just fill you in and give you some examples. So should be a nice and easy one today, just designed to get everybody doing better with the social algorithm. So most of you guys I know, if I do not know you, my name's Ryan. I'm not actually in the Oval Office, although it may look like it. I have been licensed in real estate for, 10, 11 years now. Been a single agent. I've ran a really big team, a couple of really big franchise offices. And now I work with Trident, Performance, and Synergy to help you guys grow your business. And we started Apex Training at the beginning of the pandemic, just really to help you guys out and have a resource for you to be able to build business, do more deals, do more transactions, make more money. And we know if you guys are doing more deals, naturally, we are going to get them back. So if you are doing more deals, or if you learn anything in these classes, please make sure you send that title business our way to Trident, Performance, or Synergy. We have all of our great reps on the call: Melissa Kidwell, Dave Ward, Gabrielle Bryce, Tracy Sender, and myself. So if there's anything we can do to help you, let me know. If you haven't figured out already, the schedule is every Monday at 11. As long as it's not some kind of a national holiday, every Monday at 11 o'clock, we have a new topic. So you can always jump on these. We're going to definitely continue these through at least the end of the year. And then we will kind of figure out a plan on if we're going to continue the same schedule for next year, pending lockdown and what's going on in the world. So let's dive in. Just Post It, guide to the most effective social media strategy. So 1/11/2018, I got made fun of earlier because I use this graphic all the time, but it makes me laugh every time. Everyone thought it was Judgment Day on 1/11, January 11th, 2018, because led by not these two characters, but this guy, Mark Zuckerberg, the world, or all of the social platforms, got together and said that they were going to change their algorithms. And instead of it really being a platform where we see everybody's stuff no matter who they are, they were going to really start implementing these algorithms to make sure, honestly, at the end of the day, it's to make sure that they make more money. But what it is to kind of help people figure out how to be seen more using social media and how more ads are going to get seen, because that's, at the end of the day, how Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, all these things make their money, is by selling ad space. And the way that they sell ad space is by getting more people on the platform for a longer amount of time. So there is a method to the madness with how Facebook and social shows what you see and what chooses to be seen and who you choose to see. So the social platform goals, like I said, are really to keep people on their platform as long as possible, because more time on the platform equals more ads that get seen, which equals more money for them. So this isn't really good or bad. It just is what it is. But as real estate agents, we have to learn how to use this to our advantage so that we can get seen by more eyeballs, regardless of if we're using ads or not. The platforms are always going to benefit the people that spend money, because that's what keeps these things going. However, organically and through free strategies, what we're going to talk about today, there is really a plan of attack or a certain way that you want to make sure that you are posting and using all the social platforms. Because if you do these in a certain way, you're going to get the best results without spending any money. And then if you do end up spending money on ads, which you can if you want, you don't have to. We happen to have a couple of cool products that help you spend money on ads. If you want to do that, let us know. Any of your reps can connect you with me for a one-on-one on that. But really, we're going to talk about the free stuff today. So really the goals, all of those goals of the social media companies are fueled by an algorithm, and that algorithm looks for 8 things. And this updated recently. So back in 2018, when this launched, they were only looking for 2 or 3 things. Now the algorithm has 8 pieces to it. And Facebook releases this. They update everybody every year on what they do. And the people that follow this the best are the ones that kind of do the best. And if you didn't know this, Facebook actually owns Instagram as well. So it's the same strategy across the board. So we're going to talk about the 8 things that they're looking for, and then how your breakdown of posts should be. So number 1, All the social platforms, Facebook and Instagram especially, are looking for what kind of post you're making. So how are you making a post? And they rank them in this order, 1 through 4, meaning the numbers 1, the higher up numbers, are the ones that are going to rank higher. And those are the posts that are going to be seen more, all the way down to the bottom. So number 1 is live. Anything that you do live, if you do a live video, a streaming show, anything that you're going to do live, a story, any kind of thing like that across Facebook or Instagram Live, Facebook Live, any of that stuff, that's what's going to get seen first. And if you haven't seen this recently, they'll even kind of force you into watching some of these things. So if you're scrolling on your Facebook newsfeed or your Instagram newsfeed, and one of your friends or a business that you follow a lot or subscribe to jumps onto a live video and gets on live, it'll pop up a little notification right away and tell you that that person's live, and kind of try to force you that way. They really want you on live. So number 1 is live. Number 2 is video. So if you're not doing live, a recorded video, a pre-recorded video, is going to get the second most number of hits. Number 3 is pictures, an actual picture, not stolen pictures, like actual pictures. And number 4 is text. So it used to be text only, right? When Facebook first launched, it was only text. Then they added pictures, then they added video, then they added live. And as they've added those things, that is the order of how things get shown. So when you're thinking about making a post, the theme of the class today is just post it. Just no matter what you're going to do, just do something. Doing something is better than doing nothing. But this is really the order you want to try to focus on. And as you're making a social media plan for 2021 or for the rest of the year, whatever it is, I just want you to think that the best thing that you can do is go live. So whether you're at an open house, maybe you get to a showing that you have 15 minutes early and you just walk around the house and give a quick live tour. Maybe after you finish up an open house or a listing appointment, you walk around and do a little live video. Maybe you're at a local event or a cool place. Any of you guys that follow me on Facebook, I do a live every morning, usually from whatever beach or whatever park I rode my bike to that morning. And every day I get 175, 185, 200, 250 people on there every day. It's usually only a couple seconds up to a couple minutes, but it draws people in, get lots of traction that way. Number 2, again, video. So take a video, ideally at least 30 seconds, because the longer it is to a certain point, you don't want it to be hours long, but more than a couple seconds, because you want to let the algorithm work and let it be found. Number 3, pictures, and number 4, text. So of the 8 things that the Facebook and Instagram algorithms are looking for, the most important thing is what kind of post you are making. So make sure you go live as often as you can. It doesn't matter what your hair looks like, if you did your makeup, what you're wearing, just get on there, do something live as often as you can. We're going to talk about frequency of posts later, because that is in here as well. Number 2, meaningful interaction. So yes, the thing that we all try to use to not have to make interactions, that's what's scoring us highly right now. So if we're actually making meaningful interactions, which means we're connecting with people that we know, preferably more than one time, so over and over again. If we just go and scroll down our feed and like everybody's post, that's not very meaningful, right? It looks like exactly what it is. Like we're just scrolling down, hitting like on everything that we possibly can. But meaningful interactions, meaning who do you comment with? Who do you share with? Who are you physically around? Who do you tag yourself in? Who do you play the little games on Facebook with? All these things they consider meaningful interactions, and that's what they're looking for. If you haven't noticed, if you haven't done the new Facebook update, it probably keeps popping up and trying to force you to do it. If not, somewhere around, I think it's actually by next week, they're trying to have the whole platform on that update. If you haven't done that yet, you'll notice a big shift. And 3 of the big things on that new platform or the new version of Facebook are all about live video and all about groups and interaction. So these meaningful interactions have really climbed up the ladder over the last 6 months or so. Some people started switching to the new versions of Facebook and Instagram in the summer, and some of us are just switching over now. So second thing that the algorithm looks for, meaningful interactions. Number 3, comments. So are you commenting on people? If so, how many? And are people commenting on your stuff? And if so, how many? And are you replying to them? So if someone comments on you, are you actually replying back to them? We're going to talk about some examples of this later. But a popular way to do this is make a post, whether it's a picture or a video, and then put the details or the information or maybe the address, if you're throwing up a listing, in the first comment of your post. That's giving yourself a comment and kind of helping your score there. And also when you ask questions, so I have a great example from Gab on here that I'm going to show later. She asked, I don't know, what coffee place you prefer, Dunkin' or Starbucks? Just a very simple question, right? And she got something like 100+ comments. I have the screenshot of it. I'll show you later. And then she went back and replied to every one of those. And that was the big key to really big boost in social right there. So comments are big. Whenever you see your friend's stuff, we're going to talk about interactions in a second, which are the thumbs up and the hearts and all that fun stuff. Comments, though, are the number 3 thing in the algorithm, basing on how many people you comment on, how many people comment on you, and do you actually reply to them and have a conversation via the comment section on each post. Number 4, reactions. So the reactions are the thumbs up, the thumbs down, the hearts, the little hug thing, the smiley face, the tear one, the laughing one, thumbs up, thumb down, following, subscribing, all those things. So things that you can do just with a click. So, or just with a thumb, right? So if you're scrolling down on your newsfeed and you're thumbs up and everybody, or thumbs down and people are giving the little hearts, it's better than nothing, right? So doing that every day is definitely good. This is number 4 in how they judge you on the algorithm. So reaction. So liking people's stuff, hearting it, thumbs upping it, thumbs downing it, following them if you're not friends, or following their business, subscribing to them if it's something like YouTube or a TikTok or a Snapchat, things like that. So, be on purpose with these reactions. If you're going to scroll through Facebook every day, we all know we get lost in there sometimes. If you're going to do that, make sure you're actually making some reactions, because you don't even have to type if you don't want to, but just doing some of these reactions on the people that you want to see more and the people that you want seeing your stuff more is going to kind of help you slide up the score in the algorithm so that you get seen more often. So all these are kind of the tips and the tricks of the behind the scenes. And we will talk about what we're going to actually post in a minute. Number 5, the 5th thing they recognize by the algorithm is the shares. So if you posted something, say you posted a great picture or a video or a cool clip of something, did it get shared? Meaning, did any of your friends take this and share it out? And if so, did other people that you don't know engage on that? So if you took a great video or a live video at one of your listings, and then one of your friends shared it out, and someone else commented on that and said, hey, where is this located? Or can you connect me to the agent? Or what's the price? Or whatever. Those are other engagements by other people you don't know. And that's how you see things start to go viral. Where if you see these videos that have thousands or hundreds of thousands or even millions of views and comments, that's usually because one person shared it, other people that they didn't know saw it, and then that chain just keeps going. So shares are big. If you're one of the people that does a lot on a business page and a personal page, sharing them across helps, and sharing each other's stuff is also big. So if you have a group of a couple of you that constantly share each other's stuff, that's going to help all of you guys kind of get scored better and rank a little bit better with all of the social algorithms. Number 6, time spent. So just flat out, how much time is being spent on your post. So this is not how much time you are spending sitting on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all those things all day. It's how much time is getting spent on your post. So the example of this, so when someone's scrolling down, whether it's with their mouse or with their fingers on their phone, and they stop, as soon as they stop, that timeline starts ticking. And the more time that they spend on your post, the better you are going to score. So that's why videos and live work really well, because they take up the whole screen and they kind of force you to sit there. They're making you spend more time on there. And again, like we said earlier, they want you spending more time on the platform, because that way they can run ads, right? If you're ever watching YouTube, a lot of times 45 seconds into a video, it'll pause for a second and it'll show you an ad, right? If you come back after that ad, that time spent score that you're getting is really, really good. And sometimes in longer videos, you'll even see 2 and 3 ads in one thing, or video ads in between videos that you're watching, or even just pop-up ads where something pops up for 3 seconds and it will say you can't skip this for 3 seconds, or your page is blocked for 5 seconds. The more time that you're spending on these things, not on the ads, the more time you're spending on looking at the posts, that is how your score is going to go higher. So when you post something that's engaging or a video that people are going to watch, it keeps your customers, it keeps your database, it keeps your friends, keeps your stalkers, everybody that's looking at this on you, it keeps them on your page for a longer period of time. And that's making you score higher up in the algorithm. Number 7, relationships. So Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all these things, they try to figure out who you have relationships with, and then they're going to connect those people to you. and make you see their stuff more and make them see your stuff more. So some of the things that they look into is whose things do you like. So if you ever notice, if you like someone's stuff constantly, you're going to see more of that person's stuff. Same vice versa with you and your business pages. Who do you message? So if you're private messaging anyone, direct messaging anyone, you're going to see them pop up more on your stuff and they're going to see you more on their stuff. This is why messages work really great for business and message ads work really great. Because if you are, just say you put up a listing and you just put a great picture, a beautiful picture just listed, message me for details. The people that message you are now going to see your stuff more often. So connecting with people through Messenger is one of the best things you can do on social right now. Who do you search for? So are you going to the search bar and typing in someone's name, a business's name, an account's name, a hashtag? What is it that you're searching for? Because they're going to show you more of that because they want you to build a relationship with that person or that brand. Who searches for you? So who's looking for you? Who's looking for your business? Who are you tagged with? So if someone tags you and it's, I don't know, 4 of you out to dinner and you get tagged in that, it's assuming you have a relationship with them, right? Because why would they be tagging you if you don't have a relationship with them? And this is going to help the algorithm out a lot. And who are you around in real life? One of the creepy things about our phone is location services, right? And having those on means they know where you are. So if I'm with one of you on the call and we are out having a drink or having lunch or breakfast or coffee or working, whatever we're doing, if we are out somewhere, it knows that we're together. And then naturally, I'm going to see more of your stuff and you're going to see more of my stuff. If I check in at a business, same thing. If I'm physically at a business a lot, whether it's a restaurant, a bar, a dog park, something that you go to a lot, it's going to recognize that. And all of a sudden, you're going to see it more often. So people, places, businesses that you're in a relationship with, help score the algorithm so that you see those things more times. So if you start seeing things a lot, you have to ask yourself, did you like their stuff? Did you send them a message or did they message you? Did you search for them or did they search for you? Were you guys tagged together? Were you physically together? And these are great ways to really enhance you being found, is who you're searching for, who you want to be seen with or who you are with. Number 8, how often to post. So this is one that changes pretty much every year. And this is kind of the most updated version right now. So the answer that they give, Facebook gives right from themselves, is as often as you can consistently create quality content. And what they mean by quality content is something that gets all of 1 through 7 that we just talked about, right? Does it get interactions? Does it get comments? Does it get likes? Does it get shares? Do you reply to the comment? So as often as you can consistently create quality content. And for some of us, I know we're thinking, oh, I can't do that ever, or I can do that every 10 minutes, whatever it is, that's their official answer. The bare minimum that you should be posting on social, if you want to use it for business and you're really trying to be seen more, bare minimum is 3 times a week. That is just the absolute minimum. If you have under 10,000 followers or fans or friends or likes, which is most of us, right? You really want to be posting once a day and no more than 2 times a day. 2 times a day is the absolute max. And the guideline that they give is never post within 3 hours of your last post. So don't make a post and look for engagement and then 3 hours later think, oh, it didn't work good enough or whatever, and I have to post another one, because there's just not enough organic reach and there's not enough time for that to actually see if it works. So ideally, you want to be posting once a day. A couple of years back, it was twice a day. Now they're really leaning more towards once a day, but you're hitting all of these, the first 7 things that we talked about. So 1 quality post a day, it's consistent and quality content is what's going to get you the best results in social. So just post it, right? If you are going to just post it, you want to do it like this. The algorithm now, based on the 8 things that we talked about, they're looking for 4 kinds of posts. And when you're creating content or creating your social schedule of how you're going to post or what you're going to do, you're really looking for 4 things. Number 1, I'm going to give some examples of all these, so just hang tight. Number 1 is engagement posts, things that are engaging. Number 2, local posts to the area that you live, work, and play. Number 3, your actual real estate posts, right? So your real estate business. And number 4, you stuff, your personal posts. So let's dive into these a little bit. Number 1, engagement posts. This should be about 25% of the time. These are your questions, your votes, your polls, your what is the first time you did this, your what do you like, your recommendations. all of these things, anything that will help engage other people, you want to do this about 25% of the time. Here's a few examples, two that I like. They both have nothing to do with real estate, but huge traction and volume on this, right? So this was Gabs that I was talking about the other day. Fellow coffee lovers, Starbucks or Dunkin'. Now, she did this just like for the heck of it and for fun and to drive some traffic. And if you look at that on the bottom there, you see 115 comments just from a simple question like that. Now, the way you can spin that into your real estate business is you can put it on your business page or on your personal page and say best response or best answer gets a $5 Dunkin' gift card or a $5 Starbucks gift card. Or the next person to send me a referral gets whatever one they answered, their choice of gift card, right? Nice and easy, nice and cheap. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. But this is a great engagement post because 115 people commented on that just about coffee. So her reach really expanded by 115 people that day and really brought her up in the algorithm. Did really good. Matt Atchison, he's a friend that's a flipper that I know. Under and over, you will eat, this was from Halloween, Friday or Saturday. Under over, you will eat 10 pieces of candy today. What's your answer? In 2 hours, 47 people commented on that with how much I'm going to eat or what my kids are going to eat, whatever. The key to that is then engaging back to all those people, right? Messaging them back, replying to all their comments, getting back into conversation with all these people. So these are nice and easy engagement posts that you guys can always use. Try to keep this from being political. I know I'm in the Oval Office, but do not make this like who are you voting for? Or if you voted for X, why did you do that? Or if you voted for Y, why did you do that? I would dodge that. But other than that, anything that you can possibly do to draw engagement or bring engagement, about 25% of the time you want to do that. So think at least once a week, you want to have some kind of a question loaded up that you know is going to bring a really, really great response. This could even be like, where's your favorite place to go to brunch in wherever I'm at? Or I'm thinking about going on a vacation. Would you go to X or would you go to Y? Or I see all the time, thinking about getting a new car. What would you would you buy an SUV or a car? Technology, you see these questions about technology all the time. Thinking about getting a new phone. Should I go with Apple or Android? It doesn't really matter what the answers are, truthfully. It matters that it's sparking huge engagement. So anytime you think of any of these questions or see any of these questions that are posts that you see from other people or you come up with that you know, okay, this is going to get people talking, you want to do that at least once a week because you're going to have huge amounts of engagement from that. And the more those people see your stuff, the more you're going to be hammering into their head that you are in real estate, right? That you can help them with their real estate. Number 2, local posts. Again, 25% of the time. So here's the what's going on in XYZ. So I'm somewhere, here's what's going on here. Local news. So anything that's happening local, new restaurant opening, new, movie theater opening, new park opening, places that are reopening from COVID, things you can do this weekend. Local events. I have a great example from one of our partner companies up in Vero. I'm going to show you in a second. And the where am I posts always work really great. I do these every once in a while on my bike ride and always gets huge amounts of engagement. So you're just going to take a picture in front of something that you expect a lot of people to know. We're not actually trying to stump the audience, right? We're trying to get 200 people to say, oh, you're at the Lake Worth Clock Tower, or something that's very obviously recognizable or easily recognizable if you're in the area. So a couple examples of this. The first one is this girl, her name's Alicia. She actually works for one of our title companies up in, she's in Vero Beach. And she does this thing every Friday. I love it. It's called her 5 for Friday or 5 on Friday. And every Friday she shares what she thinks are the top 5 events going on that weekend, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, in the area that she works or that she services. So every week she'll just pop on. It's a quick video. It's like maybe 90 seconds. She just says, hey guys, it's Alicia with Majesty Title. I just wanted to share, these are my 5 for Friday. Here's some things that I have lined up for the weekend. Friday night is, trick or treat, and Saturday is a pumpkin patch, and Saturday night is a bar crawl, and Sunday morning is yoga on the beach, and Sunday night is watch the football game at XYZ. And she does this every week. So she's not selling anything in that. She's not pushing anything in that. It really has nothing to do with real estate or her title business. It's just a huge engagement piece for her every week that she gets a bunch of people out to. And then a lot of times in the comments, she'll post the links and say, okay, if you want to check out this brunch thing, go here. If you want to go to this event, go here. And she'll show all the links. It's really great. Tags all the local businesses or the local places in there. It's awesome. If you guys need something to do, something like that is very easy. You don't even have to leave your house, right? You can put up a background like I did on mine, shoot a quick video and just say, hey guys, here's 5 things going on in downtown West Palm. And as you know, there's always something going on in our area, right? So you can look at places like meetup.com. You can go into the explore section on Facebook or on Instagram. You could go to the events section on Facebook and Instagram and just share what the top 5 things are that are going on. They don't necessarily have to be the 5 things that you would do. So we don't want to just have 5 of the same things. We want to try to branch out to all different people and hit that in there. So the who saw it or the where am I do these at sunrise like every morning, and every day you can see like a normal day, 185 reactions, 27 comments, always drums thing up. So where am I at? Where are you? If you're out showing, give a little clue, right? A little picture or a hint of where you're at, what neighborhood you're in, and ask people where you're at, who's seen this place, who's been to this, and that will really drum up some engagement. And this one is a new restaurant opening, right? So we're still on that local topic. New restaurant open. They tag the restaurant in there, and quickly 53 interactions, 25 comments within a couple hours with just a few pictures, right? She took pictures of her food, the menu, and the really cool ceiling at the spot. So nice and easy. And most of these things are things we're doing anyway, right? If we're doing something this weekend, or we're doing something in town, or we're going to a restaurant, or we're picking up food, there's something every day that you do that you could take a 90-second picture, video, little live feed about and be able to really get out there. It would not change your day at all. It would not interrupt you at all. It doesn't matter what you look like, but it's going to really boost that engagement a lot. So just think about this week, right? For most of us, new month, well, for all of us, new month, right? At some point, hopefully almost all of us are going to get out and vote. I'm sure at some point we might have already done it, or we might be going out. We'll probably go out to dinner maybe once this week, or go out to lunch or breakfast, or go out and pick up food. We'll probably go shopping somewhere. As you do that, think about how easy it would be to just plug something local in. If we're doing anything outside, getting any exercise, just take a quick picture, a quick video, get that posted up and watch that engagement boost. Number 3, your real estate stuff. So actually your real estate business, right, should be about 25% of the time. Now, this is not just going to be a post of the MLS. And if any of you do this, I'm not picking on you. But that is probably the least productive real estate post you can make, right? We make a new listing, or we see a cool house, and then we go into the MLS and we just take the public version and we post it on our page. And while it's great that we're giving absolutely every piece of information out to our customers, there is absolutely no reason they need to contact us. There is absolutely no lead capture on there, because that post gives them all the information. So really, we want to put stuff that's our business, or maybe some luxury listings, maybe renovations, anything that's interesting or good looking or cool or unique in your daily real estate business. We want to post up there. And I know we might be bored of it, but think about how HGTV and all those shows took off. It's just people watching other people show houses and look at houses. I mean, there's nothing that amazing about that. And we do that every day, right? Most of us are doing that literally every single day. So instead of just making the MLS post, post a quick picture of something beautiful or somewhere beautiful, or an amazing house that you're at. Or maybe it's the cheapest house on the block, right? And that's the message. This is the cheapest house in XYZ. Sherry Wellman, I don't know if she's on here or not, but she did a great one of these the other day. She did a live video standing in front of a listing she had just took that was coming on the market a day or two later. And it was the cheapest, worst, dirtiest, crappiest house on a nice block, basically in Northwood. And she knew it was going to be in a multiple offer, over asking price, investor kind of deal to buy it. She took a Facebook video, live video of it, just did a quick walk around. I think the whole video was like 60 or 90 seconds, and just said, hey, here at my new listing, if you're interested, give me a call. Here's what it looks like. Here's some of the things that are done. Here's some of the things that need to get done. And then she did a quick pan, showed the whole block, and said, if you're interested or know anybody interested, message me. And her Facebook stuff blew up. I was one of the people even, right, looking at it with her. So think about what you can do and what you could post that's going to tease people and make them need to comment on the post or message you or engage with you, not just giving them all the information. Don't just post up, here's my new listing at 123 Main Street. click the link for all the details. You're never capturing leads that way. You're never getting engagement, and you're really not getting any social points for that. So here's four good examples of some real estate posts that I've seen just in the last week. So Tracy Ward, beautiful house, right? Talking about downsizing, amazing pool. It's just a nice image, right? You see that image there in the top left right away, and all of a sudden you see, okay, love that. Want to be a part of that. Dorian, I don't know if you guys know Dorian, but renovation, right? So a renovation project. Look at this, 2 weeks to completion, 2 beds, 2 bath, 1 car garage will be completely renovated for sale. So kind of a coming soon thing. You can see it's not done even, but just kind of starting to get it out there, get the teaser out there. Jess Esteban, open house, just a nice, easy open house. She's using one of the filters in our app. If you haven't downloaded our app yet, connect with me after, or connect with Melissa, Dave, Gab, or Tracy, and we'll get you set up. Nice, simple filter. She took a picture of the house, used the filter from the app. This piece is free. You just put it right up there, a nice, easy post. And in there, she just put, you could see the dates that she's going to do it. And when you clicked on more, it was the address and her phone number. And then Mindy, she does these all the time. I've talked about this before if you've been on here. This actually is probably my favorite house on the MLS right now. It's amazing if you haven't seen this. So she does Fab House of the Day, because that's Mindy, right? All about the Fab. Fab House of the Day. She gives the address, a link to a video that she's doing in these things. She does credit who the listing agent is, because this case it isn't her. Gives her phone number if you want to set up a private showing, and she just takes some of the absolute coolest pictures of these houses. And every couple days she'll do one of these crazy houses, and always has huge amounts of response. And usually she does them in a ridiculous price point. You could see this one, $15,900,000. So is there lots of buyers out there for that? Absolutely not. However, if that's what's getting people interested in your real estate page or your real estate business, because they know you're involved in real estate because of things like this, great post, right? Nice and easy. And these are all kind of exciting real estate posts. No, again, no MLS shots in here. No, here's all the information of the house with no lead capture. Nice and easy, boosting your engagement and getting you some more deals. Last but not least, personal, 25% of the time. So this is where you can actually post your own stuff, right? What you're doing, what you're eating, what your kids are doing. If you're using this to really boost the algorithm, personal should only be about 25% of the time. Couple examples here. This is where it's okay for some self-promotion, right? So this is my buddy Tim. He just passed his broker's license. He was an agent, passed his broker's license, and did a little video of him doing that. Anna Niehouse's little trunk or treat thing was so cool. I love the tailgate idea where people don't have to come to the door or reach into a bag or whatever. So that was cool. Karina, if anybody knows her, she is filled with these horrible jokes that are funny, but really bad every time. Sounds like a joke I would do. Does anybody remember my chiropractor joke? It was a week back. Get it? And live video or live personal things about what's going on. If you saw Dorian's, it's about him picking what kind of cereal he was going to eat. Something stupid. But huge following with that, right? And everybody chimes in. Everybody wants to vote their opinion on that. So nice and easy. So in general, the topic of the class, right, was just post it, meaning whatever you post, get out there and just post it. Get out there and post something. But if you want to do this very strategically, break your posts into those 4 strategies that we just talked about, which are going to be 25% for engagement, 25% making you the local expert, 25% real estate, and 25% personal, and follow those 8 tips based on how the algorithm scores you so that you can quickly move up in the ranking. Now that we're almost at the end of the year, we have 60 days left, right? A little under 60 days left for the rest of the year. It's time to start making a social calendar. And I don't mean an events calendar, right? Because who knows if we're even going to have events next year. I'm talking social media posting calendar, where what am I going to post every day? And hopefully you can use some of these tips today that we talked about to be able to understand what you need to post, when you need to post it, and what's going to score you higher so that you can use social media to your advantage, not just as a time suck, but also as a way to grab some extra business and be seen by more people. So if you want the replay for this, reach out to either myself, Melissa Kidwell, Dave Ward, Gab Bryce, or Tracy Sender. Please, those of you that are already sending us deals, continue to do so. Thanks to you guys, we are having an amazing year, which means you guys are having an amazing year. So we appreciate that. If for whatever reason we haven't gotten any deals from you yet, or if there's anything we can do to earn some business, let me know what that is. reach out and we will do whatever we can do to help you. Thanks, Kara, for all the slides. As always, if you guys need marketing or GIFs or anything fun like that made, reach out and I'll connect you guys to her. Coming up this Thursday, we're doing Better Call Paul, the seller's disclosure. A lot of offices require that for compliance, and people don't know what to do, what to fill out, what the rules are with that. So we have our fantastic attorney, Paul Krasker, on that's going to talk about that. And Monday, 1 week from today at 11 o'clock, we are going to do a class called What to Say. And this is going to be some of the top real estate scripts that are out in the marketplace right now, the top scripts that are working. I'm fortunate enough to talk to top teams and top businesses every day and got some scripts from them, right from them, what they're using, and ones that we've used in the past that are working today to generate leads, generate listings, generate buyers, convert people over the phone. So I know scripts are not always that fun, but we're going to do about 45 minutes to an hour next Monday of all of the top scripts that you guys need to sell more houses. So see you next time. Thanks for being on. Signing off from the Oval Office. Have a great rest of your week, guys.